Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Frilioth and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. I've been doing a bit of work again in the potion room that we started and pretty much finished in the last episode. So I just want to show you what I've done. What I've done is I've created the water chute that I said I would do, or I said I was going to be working on. Don't know whether you're going to be able to see it from around here. Anyway, it starts just up the top. Maybe I should have shown you that first. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there now. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's because there's loads of bottles in the system. I've just filled it with absolutely boatloads of bottles of water. Far more than I needed just to fill it right up. And clearly it's filled it right up. I have to get a better way in and out of this place as well. Put some stairs in. Don't know whether you saw those. So put some stairs in. Right, the main chute for the water is here. So you come up here with your water bottles. You just fill them up and you throw them in. Oh, you know how to do it, don't you? Right click. Your inventory fills up. You throw them in, and then they go around the ice, the packed ice, along the top, around the back, along there, and then back across there in a big circle until they've filled up all of the chests. Now, I'm hoping that I've done it in such a way that they'll go down the edge of the chest. So when there's a lot of them, they won't all go into one hopper. Hopefully, if they do, then this one's always going to be full, and this one's pretty much always going to be empty. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Right, so now we've got well, they're all full of water, so you can clearly see that either they're out of ingredients now somewhere, or the chests are full. Oh no, oh no, oh, that's because that broke, didn't it? You broke. I've made this stupid error of putting water in at the top without blocking it off. I missed the gap at the top and water came down, washed away all the redstone. There you go. So somewhere behind the back of there it's not working. That's okay. Just need to go and have a look at that first. Oh bugger. Why aren't you working? Ah, because you're missing there. And I don't have one. Do I have any redstone? Let's get rid of you. Put you, my little flower, in there. And I need a bit of redstone. One of these hoppers is going to have redstone in. One of the droppers, sorry. Oh, I had something going then. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it when it starts filling up. Why are you filling up? See? Broken! It's not foolproof. Mind you, it was foolproof, apart from the fact that I'm a fool. All ran down there. It came out of there and ran down there, all into here. Oh, there was big manly sobbing tears there were. Right, so now you're stopping. Water going in there, brilliant. Right, let me go and clean out. Oh, I didn't want to start an episode with showing you me cleaning up crap, which is what I'm doing. Awkward potion, no good to anybody. Unless you're awkward. Right, so I want to put a bit of Another walk back into there. Have I got... No, I don't have any ingredients in there anyway. So I really don't want it to kick off just yet. Okay, that's lovely. That's a start. Right, what I'm going to do now, I've finished messing about. I think I'm pretty confident now, apart from that, it's all working. It's all full up with water. I just need to put some ingredients in. And the only two ingredients I've got, because we managed to find the gold room in the Guardian farm the other day, I do happen to have quite a bit of gold. And I've got a few carrots, and I'm just going to go and grab myself, and it's dark, I'm just going to go and grab myself 40 winks. Just going to go and grab myself some melons from the farm upstairs. Right, let's see if we can get this one working first. If I throw this in there, blub, 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 brilliant. Yeah, loving it. So they're my potions of night vision. And these bad boys here, I need that up there to start with, so we all know what we're playing with. Glistening melon in there. Bingo! We've now got potions. The only problem I'm going to have is finding pufferfish. I have tried to make myself an automatic fishing farm. I think Panda did one that was really simple. It consisted of a metal trapdoor with a tripwire above it, and you'd stand underneath it, cast into the water. The hook would set off the tripwire, which closed the trapdoor. When you caught a fish, obviously the hook goes down a little bit, it released the trapdoor and you caught the fish. But for some reason on my server it doesn't work. Can't get it to work. Not AFK anyway. So it sort of defeats the object, really. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this room turned out. In fact, I'm very happy with how this room turned out. It's brilliant. They were things I didn't have any room in my inventory, so I stuck them in there. But you can see the healing potions are coming out beautiful there. The potions of night vision there. We've got some potions of water breathing there. I've just lobbed in a couple of splash potions just for looks, really. They don't have to be there. And we've got fire resistant potion coming out of our ears, and as you can see, it's stopped because the chest is full. Even though we've got ingredients, so that's working brilliantly. So I'm very happy with that. Right, the next plan, the plan for the rest of the episode is, I think, is going to be the Guardian farm. I had a creeper in here, you wouldn't believe it. I've come up here, I've whacked a few things like you're supposed to, done all of that. I've gone in to get my XP orbs, and as I got there, a creeper fell down, and as it landed, it must have seen me, and it exploded, and there was stuff everywhere. The chest disappeared. I'd got bones and arrows and all kinds of stuff flying out. I've managed to put my bow down as well, my really nice bow that's got infinity on it, so I've now lost my infinity bow. So obviously that's made me as happy as Larry, whoever Larry might be. I have got a few potions. Certainly fire breathing, fire resistant, fire breathing. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Fire breathing. Give me that potion, please. So the plan is today then is for me to grab some blocks and block down the side of the Guardian farm, and then start working on the trap underneath it. So I'm going to grab a few bits and pieces and I'll meet you over at the Guardian farm. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, so I've made my way over to the Guardian temple. Hello mate, look at you. Yeah, I'll tickle you. So I've made my way over here, and obviously anything under here is water. So I'm planning to lob down a few chests and, well, dig out all of this. We'll have a load of blocks from it, so and a load of sea lanterns and all kinds of brilliant stuff from it. So that's the plan, to empty this completely out and then dig out the floor and put a wall around the outside of the temple. See if I can show you. I know you know what I mean. See, under there, that's just obviously the sea. If you go down there, I wonder if I've got any water gardens coming in. If you go down there to the bottom and then put a wall up around the outside of it, from there, instead of showing you, instead of telling you, why don't I just do it? There, you can see better now. So if we'll go down there, put a wall, and then empty the underneath of water, and that'll give me a chance to get under the bottom without being whacked by guardians. Oh, hello mate. How's seeing you down there? Sayonara. You're not bothered about me. That's it, chip off. Friendly little fellas, aren't they? So if we do that around all of the outside, then obviously I can drain the bottom underneath here, and then I can do loads of work under it without being attacked. So I'm going to do that. Hello mate, yeah I know you don't like me, do you? Ooh, that tickles. Yeah, tickles. Oh come on, don't come in here. I don't want you in here. Last thing I need is you boys in here, and girls. Because if you're in here, you are going to have to die. You do know that, don't you? Surely you're not that stupid. Well, after literally hours and hours and hours, I've managed to empty the underside of the water temple of water. And it did take me an absolute age. And obviously the problem with it also is that I had my night vision potions, so I didn't know when areas of the temple were getting dark, and consequently because of that I had mobs and everything turning up. And I tell you what, creepers stood against those green walls are almost invisible. So now I've got to clear out all this gravel. So got my shovel, and I guess I'll start digging it out. So I'm going to dig it all out. Hopefully not make it too dark. And get it down to, probably down to this level. Maybe, I don't know how deep that goes. Yeah, this goes 1 deep. So we'll get it down to this level. And then I'll think about how I'm going to build the farm. I'll have loads of flint by the end of this, aren't I? Anyway, I'm sure you don't want to sit there watching me do this, so yeah, let me finish this off and I'll get back to you in a bit. See you later. Right, I've been working on this now for about, oh, it must be about an hour. And I'm getting a bit bored of doing it, if I'm being honest. So what I'm going to do, I've done most of it. What I think I'm going to do is go back to the man cave and work on something else for a little while. So I'll meet you back at the cave. Right, so we're back in the cave, and I've picked up a little bit of redstone and a couple of hoppers and some droppers and whatever, and I think I'll finish off a project that I thought about starting a while ago, and I think I've mentioned it in every episode since I did it. It's this. The fact that this fills up really quickly because nothing in there stacks. In fairness, this is filling up now as well. But nothing in here stacks, so it does fill up very quickly, and I don't really have, you know, a problem of a way of getting rid of the excess equipment that I don't use. And to be honest, I don't look at most of it now. But I don't want to just get rid of it completely, just in case. You never know when there might be a decent bow in there or something half decent. You know, if I could land on my feet and get some depth strider boots out of there, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? So instead of having it all funnel away into a load of lava, I'm going to put in a little hopper underneath that's going to be on some kind of, you know, some kind of switch. So when the top hopper starts to fill up, the switch is going to activate, and the stuff in the bottom hopper is going to get transferred out and thrown away. So if I've not looked at it by then, it's a bit too bad. It's my own hard luck, I suppose. I've also changed the filter slightly. I did have the filter full of bones with 18 bones there, which was it's a standard filter, but the problem with that is if it does fill up, that all fills it with bones, and then once I unclog it, the first the first slot there empties first, and then anything can go into the filter, and it completely breaks it. And the way to get around that is to put other items in the filter that won't be going through the filter. I probably haven't explained that very well at all, but if I were to put the stone in there like I have done, stone will never go through that filter, so the stone will never, you know, it'll never block up. That will fill up. Eventually it will unclog and come back down to that level, and the stone prevents it from backing up. I know what I mean. I'm just, maybe if I do a tutorial on it one day I'll explain it a little bit better, but at the moment, take it from me, that stops the system from clogging up. But I don't have an option at the end, so if that one fills up, it'll go into, if that one fills up, sorry, it'll go into that one, and if that one fills up, it'll go into that one. But if that fills up, it won't go anywhere, and that's when it's going to block up. So what I need to do is put some kind of system at the bottom to prevent that from happening, which is what we'll do now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a downward facing hopper here, which will, oh, should I put it somewhere else? Basically the hopper is just going to fire stuff either into lava, or maybe I'll just have it fire into a hole. Yeah, I'll fire it off into a hole somewhere, and that way it'll despawn, and everybody's going to be happy. But I want it to be triggered by that hopper filling up. That one there. So I need some kind of comparator off the back of that, don't I? So I'll have a comparator coming off the back of that. Once it registers a signal of two redstone, a signal length of 2 redstone bits of redstone in that cylinder, in that hopper, it means that it's filled up, and it will activate the little timer, which is going to empty out stuff from the bottom hopper. So let me lob some redstone in, and then I'll show you what I've done when I've done it. So here it is, I've finished it off. Just to quickly run you through what we've done. As I mentioned, there's going to be a comparator coming off this hopper, which will give a signal length of 3 when there's 1 item in there, because they're non-stackable. Put an item in there, or if an item goes through there, it'll flash up and there'll be a signal length of 3. If that chest is full, obviously there's going to be more than 1 item in there, so anything over 1 item, it'll give a signal length of 6, which will bring the signal round to here, which will activate this delay timer thingamajiggy, which will turn off this torch. And when that torch is turned off, it will turn off those repeaters, which will unactivate a hopper that's underneath the chest. And that will allow items in the bottom chest to flow out of it into the little void underneath, and allow us to dispose of them. So if I can just quickly show you, maybe. Can you hear it? So while that is active, the hopper at the bottom is empowered, and as soon as that delay switch turns itself off, it degrades over time. I think it lasts about 10 clicks of the hopper, which will get rid of about 10 items, 10 or 11 items, which is enough to empty the bottom chest a little bit. And then items from the chest above filter down into the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it got rid of 10 items. So if the next time it fills all the way up and activates, another 10 items disappear, and that will allow the items from the top to fill up. So that's all right. It doesn't look very tidy. It doesn't look as nice as that, but it needs to be like that in order to get items from the chests above. Whereas maybe I'll change that around later. I don't know. Been doing a bit of AFK while I've been stood here as well, testing it out, and managed to get myself 58 levels, which I'm going to spend actually on a new sword, or several new swords, because I want a looting sword, and at the moment I don't have one. What crap have I got on with it? I don't need any of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Did I tell you I found my bow? I found my really good bow, so I was quite pleased about that. So I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need them. I'll get rid of that as well. So yeah, I'm really happy about the finding my good bow, because now I can go off and fight the wither. I was worried that I'd have to mess about waiting for the wither, waiting for a new bow to fight the wither, but I don't, because I've got one. So we'll do that soon, because I need some beacons. I need some of those, and I need all of those. I'm going to go mad. I'm going to make half a dozen swords. Because I'm quite desperate now for a looting sword. I don't have one. Right, we've got 7 of them. Grab some lapis. We'll get them in there, and hopefully... Oh, first one! There's me making all these swords, and my first one's got looting in it. Brilliant. Unbreaking, it'll be okay. Yeah, sharpness 4 unbreaking. Yeah, good sword, good sword. Bone of arthropods is just a waste of a sword. Have I got any stone? It's just a waste of a sword. Got nothing else I can enchant, have I? Let me go and enchant a stone sword. I'll make a stone one, and I'll waste a an enchant on Bane of Arthropods. It's just pants. I don't like it. I don't know anybody that likes it. It's just a waste. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe there's some of you out there that do love Bane of Arthropods. I don't. Fire aspect. I do need fire aspect. I could do with fire aspect. Very nice. Oh, I could do with fire aspect and smite. Your smite's good for. Is smite good for the wither? I can't remember. Knockback. I'm not a big fan of knockback. I'm certainly not a big fan of that one. That has got to be the worst sword ever made. Oh! Bugger. Looting 3! Oh, thank you. Do I get another one? Do I feel lucky? Am I feeling lucky? Feeling lucky. Just one more. One more. Where are my sticks? Come on, give me my sticks. Sticks? There are my sticks. Am I blind or something? Come on then. No! In fact, it's so bad, I'm not going to waste it on that. Right, so what have I got? What have I got? Could do with putting these in some kind of order. Looting, sharpness 3 and breaking. Bane of Arthropods. Be gone. Foul sword. That's my top sword at the moment. If I could get looting 3 on that, that would be brilliant. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I thought so. Do it that way? No. Didn't think I'd be able to. Right, so what are the others? Looting 3, fire aspect, smite. See, that's not a bad one. Can I get looting on that one? I can. Have I got another sharpness? Sharpness 4 and breaking 3. Give him a name. Now hopefully that means now that it'll only cost me 31 levels the next time I want to upgrade it. That's a crap sword. Right, I now need mending on that one, don't I? I really could do with getting a mending book and getting it on that one. Let's get rid of some of these pants swords then. Well, I decided to come to the Nether to test out my new looting sword. So I've been running about for a bit. I've managed to get one with a skeleton skull. I just need to get one more, and then I've got 6. So I'll just do a bit of running about. Let's see if we can get see if one of these fellas has got one. I'll follow up. Oh, no. Come on, one of you fall. I hoped for one of you four. Oh, yes, sir. Not in vain. Brilliant, thank you. I think we'll go back and prepare for fighting a wither. Why the hell not? So my Guardian farm's on hold for a little while until I get interested in digging again, because at the moment I'm just not interested in digging gravel. And now I've got myself 6 wither skeleton skulls, so I think between now and the next episode I'm going to try and get myself some decent protective armour, make myself up some iron golems in the middle of nowhere, and summon up a wither. So we'll call it a day, everybody. Yeah, we'll call it a day in the nether. It's been brilliant having you along as usual. Thank you very much for watching. It's been brilliant. And if you have enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave it a like. It really does mean a lot. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you get to see all the new episodes from me in Minecraft. This is Frilioth. I'm out of here.